Guten Tag, ciao, privet, and good morning. My name is Kahan. My name is Kahan. I represent Tensure Healthcare Private Limited, and today I'm talking about the introduction of my company, what was my expectation, and the beautiful journey of Cognoz, which consists of a review of my life in business, change the process, and what I've achieved and what I'm taking home. So let's start with my company. It's a privately owned company having 2.5 million turnover, having a motto of serving healthcare happiness, because what we feel that many people going to hospital with the pain and problems, and through the technology we want to give them a healthcare happiness. Let's talk about the expectation and preview. When we want to go to Germany, and daily meeting, we have a very narrow thought about, okay, we'll find some business partners and we'll have some kind of management training. But when we came here, we found that it's an ocean of knowledge. You have to dive deep, and you have to explore many things. So I got a review of my life and my business. Because when you are driving a car and there's a problem, you can't just get to know what is the problem. You have to come out and you have to see the bonnet, and you have to find the problems. So I came away from my work, my life, and then I saw, oh, there are a lot of things which is not correct, or which is I have to improve myself. And so on, I learned to criticize myself, because in India it's very difficult to criticize yourself, because no one accepts that, oh, I'm always best. But then here I realized, oh, I'm just talking about 2.5 million euros, and here people are talking about 700 million euros. I said, oh, I just have to start a lot bit. So, and what was not correct, what I'm doing right now, and then what to change in current working style, because it's very important to know how to work in a specific area. The second thing was cultural, change process experience. The first thing was cultural shock. Oh God, when I came in Germany, people are different. They don't eat like me, they don't talk like me, they don't behave like me. It was very difficult for me, but then the implement of German way of doing things was in the Cognoz. And first 2 weeks, perfection, planning, implementation, it was too much in my mind. But the results, when I went to Medica, I saw a company, I want to visit that company, but I was not able to go inside because, oh, I am not prepared. I am not well planned. And I said, I want to go to, if I was just an Indian businessman, I would go exchange some cards and go back, and nothing happened. But then I went back, I bought the T-Mobile, very expensive internet. I explored about the company, the managing directors, about the product, what best they are. And after that, 10 minutes talk and bang on. He was so impressed, oh, you know everything about me. So, wow. And I was like, now I'm a little bit German. But then I went to an Italian stall, and I was talking just about business, and he was so upset. Oh, you are talking about just business, nothing else. And I said, oh, there is a difference. I have to increase my adaptability. I can't just be German. In German, I have to be also switch my cultural switch. Like if I'm in India, I can't be German. If I'm in German, I can't be Indian. So I have to keep on changing my switch. And then I understand that the people who are successful in the culture, like to just know the culture, German culture is not important, but you have to implement where it is. If I'm in India, I have to implement Indian culture. If I'm in Germany, I have to implement German culture. So I have to keep on changing my switch. It's very important. And then the Buffer game was an eye-opener for me. But I was in a beta group, I was acting like a German. I went to the alpha group, and wow, it was very difficult for me. I was blinking and no one was understanding about me. And I said, oh, what is that? But what I realized that I was very much successful in the beta group, where the German area, I was having the maximum score. So even if you are successful in your home ground, in your region, but you can be successful in other global region, because you have to understand their culture, their adaptability, how they think and how they want. So it's very important that you have to change between the culture. The next one is that what I have learned. I learned a way of initiating the German companies, how to establish a contract, what to talk, what not to talk. That was very important for me. And how to evaluate the companies to find the correct partners. When we went to many companies as a group visit, I came to know about their turnover, about their practices, about their quality management. So when I go for my personal meeting, I always ask them, then I evaluate, okay, all German companies are not good, because some of them are small, some are very big, so I can evaluate myself, I can do it. If I was just in like India, on my internet, I can see everything is very beautiful. But if I came here, I meet people, it was amazing. Because the experience, the touch feeling was a very good experience for me. To be able to understand the criticism is good for business and nothing personal. It is the German way. I really like that because you need a criticism if you want to improve. And you have to go ahead. You have to left the bad things and you have to go ahead with the good things. The last one is analyzing your strengths and weaknesses when you're coming out of the comfort zone. When I came out of India, I came to know I am nothing. I have to learn a lot. I have to implement a lot. And in India, we were in a very comfort zone. Like I was in a beta group, I was very comfortable, but in alpha, it was very difficult. So it's like a mirror. Cognoz was like a mirror which shows you, and it's like a self-realization that, okay, this thing was bad, this thing is good. You have to realize, you have to implement, you have to learn more about that thing. This is also very important for me. And what I have achieved, I visited 47 companies. Thanks to Timo and Julia. They have given me a very good training about hall planning. I visited almost all the companies. I have then checked them, which company is good for me. I prepared a hall plan, and then I just went with the printouts. Okay, hall number 1, 5 companies. Hall number 2, 10 companies, like that. And with I put their business card, what I have wrote, and it was amazing. After 47, I could manage to prospect 5. And plus 2 are still behind the top. And we may develop a good business. Actually, we are not clear about few things, and I didn't want it to waste my time for the meetings because that can be covered in the emails. I wanted to be in the Cognoz to train to get myself more training. So I didn't wait for any personal meetings because that I can be done on my email about the exchange information. These were the 5 companies, and I hope that we can start the business with some of them. What I have achieved, the first thing is you always get 10 minutes to put your first impression. And Timo helped me to prepare a 1-page A4 size a brief introduction of your company, like establishment, turnover, what are your strengths, and what you can do. The best thing about that is that when I go to any company, I don't start with PowerPoint presentation because it's too time consuming. They are not interested. I just hand over that thing, and they were so impressed. Wow, you are prepared. And so it was a very good tool for me. The second is understanding the view and explain what is reality. The thing is, they have seen India some other part, and they have just visited one country. One person says, no, India is not good market, and then I show them. I have shared the experience with them personally, and but to reach there, that part, you have to be very prepared how to approach. So they open their mind, and then you can go and talk about them. And when you are prepared, you will always get expected results. And if you are not, it's a luck. So we always, till now, we were just trying our luck, and we were successful. But now we will be prepared, and then we'll get expected result from what we want to do. And to find the right partner is not so easy. You can see 47 companies and only 5 was prospectful. So you have to keep on searching, you have to keep Googling manually. And the last, process-oriented business is far better than man-oriented business. In India, 99% are man-oriented business. If the business undergoes, everything is finished. Here I have seen that the process never dies. If there's a process, there's always a win-win situation for everyone. And I have also prospect generated from the other participants, like from Vietnam and Russia. So we will also do some business. So your Cognoz can share that helping other countries too. And what I'm taking with me, a new way of life, understanding the benefit of taking breaks from routine. It's like a step back to jump high. Because if I would be in the same thing, same comfort zone, I would never learn all these things. And how to commence a new work practice, confidence to work with German people, and of course, the main important thing is the friendship of German, Russian, Belarus, and Vietnam people. Now I found a second home in all these countries. And lastly, I want to say that God can't reach everywhere, so that's why they send these angels to help people. And I want to say thanks to you people because you have changed a life. and you have given a very nice experience in 1 month. Thank you.
Maybe just one question before you break it off.